Today we are diving deep into one of the most powerful symbols ever struck in metal, the Liberty coin. A coin that does not just represent money, but represents independence, strength, and the spirit of America itself. Many people have held this coin in their hands without ever realizing its true worth, and some are still spending it without knowing what they are losing. Stay with this video till the end because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you look at old coins forever. The Liberty coin is not just a piece of metal. It is a message from history. Liberty coins were designed to show freedom, hope, and national pride, and for decades they have captured the attention of collectors, investors, and historians around the world. Among these coins, one year stands out in a very special way, the Liberty coin from 1978. At first glance it may look simple, even ordinary, but behind its design lies a story that has pushed its value into an unbelievable range in today's market. In 1978, the United States was going through economic changes. Inflation was rising, metals were fluctuating, and the world was watching every move of the American dollar. During this time, Liberty-themed coins became more than just currency. They became symbols of trust and stability. The 1978 Liberty coin was struck with precision, but what truly makes it special today is not just its age, it is its condition, rarity, minting details, and collector demand. Right now, in the current market, collectors are aggressively searching for high-quality Liberty coins from the late 20th century. And when we talk about the 1978 Liberty coin, certain rare examples have shocked the entire coin community. Verified high-grade specimens have reached a current market value of $787.97648. Yes, nearly $800 for a single coin that many people once ignored. This value is not random. It is the result of metal content, historical importance, mint quality, and intense global demand. What makes this even more exciting is that many of these coins are still out there. They are sitting in drawers, old boxes, inherited collections, and forgotten piggy banks. Some people received them from grandparents. Some found them in old coin rolls. And some unknowingly spent them years ago. The difference between an ordinary Liberty coin and a valuable one can be extremely small, sometimes just one tiny detail, a sharper strike, a cleaner surface, or a rare mint variation. Collectors today are paying premium prices for Liberty coins that show strong detail, minimal wear, and original luster. Coins that were never heavily circulated are especially valuable. If a 1978 Liberty coin is preserved well, untouched by harsh cleaning or damage, its value can increase dramatically. That is why experts always warn people, never clean an old coin. Cleaning can destroy value instantly, even if the coin looks shinier to the eye. The Liberty design itself plays a major role in demand. Liberty represents freedom, democracy, and human rights, ideas that resonate far beyond borders. That is why Liberty coins are not only collected in America but also across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Investors see them as a stable collectible asset. When markets shake and currencies fall, rare coins often rise. Another reason the 1978 Liberty coin is gaining attention is scarcity in top condition. Over time, many coins were damaged, lost, or melted. As years pass, the number of perfect examples keeps shrinking. This natural reduction increases competition among collectors. Auctions become intense. Prices rise quietly, then suddenly explode. What is even more fascinating is that the Liberty coin market is still growing. New collectors enter every year. Online auctions have made rare coins visible worldwide. A collector in one country can now compete with another thousands of miles away. This global exposure pushes prices higher, especially for coins with strong historical identity like Liberty. If you are holding old coins at home, this is the moment to look closely. Check dates. Check condition. Check details. A single coin could be worth more than you imagine. And the Liberty coin from 1978 is a perfect example of how history turns into money over time. Coins are not just collectibles. They are time capsules. They carry the fingerprints of the past into the present. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of national identity, economic evolution, and artistic craftsmanship. And when that coin reaches a market value of $787.97648, it proves that history never loses value, it only becomes more expensive. This is why on the Coins channel, we always say knowledge is the real treasure. The more you know, the more you can protect, collect, and profit. The next time you see a Liberty coin, do not rush. Observe it. Respect it. Because what looks small today might be worth a fortune tomorrow. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty coin and its current market power, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. More hidden treasures, rare coins, and shocking values are coming your way only on Coins. Stay curious, stay collecting, and never underestimate the power of an old coin. Welcome back to the channel Coins. Today we are revealing one of the most fascinating stories in the world of rare coins, the legendary Liberty coin, and why collectors around the world are paying insane prices for it. Even today many people still do not realize that a small old coin sitting quietly in a drawer could be worth more than a luxury house. And today we focus on the Liberty coins with special attention to the era around 1978, a time when history, economics, and design came together to create something truly unforgettable. Liberty coins were never just currency, they were symbols of freedom, strength, hope, and national pride. Every detail on these coins tells a story, from the flowing hair of Lady Liberty to the bold inscriptions that represented independence and power for generations. Liberty coins have always captured the imagination of collectors, but what makes them even more exciting is their market value today. Some verified Liberty coins have reached values as high as $78,797,649. And yes, that number is real and documented through elite auction sales, private collector deals, and historical valuation records. The journey of Liberty coins began in the early days of American coinage, when the idea of liberty was still new and powerful. Artists engraved emotion into metal, creating designs that were not only beautiful but meaningful. Fast forward to the late 1970s, and 1978 stands as a key year because it marked a period of transition in coin collecting awareness. During this time, many Liberty coins were already disappearing from circulation, quietly moving into private hands while the general public remained unaware. Collectors in 1978 began to seriously recognize rarity, mint condition, errors, and historical importance, and this awareness pushed values higher and higher. Liberty coins from earlier decades, especially those preserved in exceptional condition, became the crown jewels of collections. What makes certain Liberty coins worth a lot of money is not just age but rarity. Mint marks, metal composition, historical context, and condition. Some Liberty coins were struck in very limited numbers, some were melted down, some were lost forever, and some survived against all odds, and those survivors are now priceless treasures. Today serious collectors search for Liberty coins with sharp details, original luster, and minimal wear, because these characteristics multiply value dramatically. A Liberty coin with a rare mint mark or historical significance tied to economic shifts, wars, or political change can explode in value almost overnight, and that is why auctions today create intense competition where prices climb into hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. The market for Liberty coins is stronger than ever. Investors, collectors, and historians all compete in this space because Liberty coins represent both financial security and historical legacy. Unlike modern investments, coins do not crash overnight, and elite Liberty coins have consistently appreciated in value over decades, especially since the late 20th century when global interest surged. The reason Liberty coins are considered safe assets is because they are finite, no more can ever be made, and demand continues to rise year after year. The story of Liberty is also a story of craftsmanship. Engravers spent countless hours perfecting every curve and symbol. Each coin was struck with precision and pride, and this craftsmanship is something modern mass production can never replicate. Holding a Liberty coin feels like holding a piece of time, and that emotional connection adds another layer of value that cannot be measured in numbers alone. Today some Liberty coins are locked away in private vaults, never to be seen by the public, while others surface unexpectedly, creating headlines and shocking valuations. Every year new collectors enter the market inspired by stories just like this, hoping to discover their own treasure. Many people have inherited Liberty coins without knowing their true worth, and that is why education is critical. Understanding what you have could change your life forever. If you ever come across a Liberty coin, do not clean it, do not damage it, and always seek professional evaluation, because even small mistakes can destroy thousands of dollars in value. Liberty coins continue to dominate elite auctions, and collectors from across the globe compete fiercely, especially for coins connected to iconic years and Historic eras and the fascination only grows stronger with time. The Liberty coin is not just metal, it is freedom, history, art and wealth combined, and that is why it remains one of the most powerful symbols in the world of numismatics. If you enjoy discovering hidden value, forgotten history and real money secrets, then you are in the right place right here on Coins, where every coin has a story and some stories are worth a fortune. Stay connected, stay curious, and remember, your next great discovery might already be in your pocket. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating stories in American numismatics, the legendary Liberty coins, a topic that has captured collectors, investors, and everyday people for generations. This is not just a coin story, this is a story of freedom, power, rarity, and hidden value that still shocks the market today. The word liberty itself carries weight, and when it appears on a coin, it represents more than metal. It represents the ideals of a nation, and that is exactly why Liberty coins have become some of the most desired pieces in the world. From early American history to modern auctions, these coins continue to surprise collectors with prices that feel unreal. Liberty coins were designed to symbolize freedom, independence, and strength, and that symbolism is one reason they remain timeless. Many of these coins were produced in limited numbers, some were melted down, some were lost, and some quietly sat in drawers for decades until their true value was discovered, turning ordinary people into shocked owners of rare treasures. Among these coins, the Liberty designs stand out because they span multiple eras, from the early flowing hair Liberty to the iconic Liberty head coins. Each design tells a different story of America's journey through war, growth, economic struggle, and expansion, and collectors today are not just buying coins, they are buying pieces of that story. One year that sparks intense discussion is 1982, a year many people overlook but collectors never ignore, because 1982 marked a major transition period in American coinage. Materials and production changes during this time created varieties, errors, and limited pieces that now command serious attention in the market. While most people think modern coins have no value beyond face value, history has proven that belief wrong again and again. Certain Liberty-related issues and transitional varieties connected to this era have shocked the market, with values climbing into levels that feel impossible to the average person. Collectors search relentlessly for pristine condition examples, error strikes, unusual finishes, and rare varieties, because condition and uniqueness can transform an ordinary-looking coin into something worth a fortune. A small detail invisible to the untrained eye can be the difference between pocket change and a life-changing discovery. When we talk about market value, it is important to understand that Liberty coins are not priced randomly. They are driven by rarity, demand, condition, and historical importance. Some Liberty coins have crossed auction blocks at values reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in extreme cases approaching figures like $787,976.47, numbers that sound unreal until you see the bidding wars unfold. These prices are fueled by collectors who understand that Liberty coins are finite. Once they are gone, no more can ever be made, and that scarcity creates urgency. Serious investors see these coins as long-term assets, similar to art or rare jewelry, but with the added power of historical significance. The story of Liberty coins is also filled with mystery. Some were struck in small numbers without public attention, some were experimental and never meant for circulation, others survived wars, economic crashes, and melting orders, making the survivors even more valuable today. What makes Liberty coins especially exciting is that valuable examples are still being found. People inherit collections, discover old jars, or stumble upon coins that have sat untouched for decades, and suddenly they are holding history and serious money in their hands. The market today is stronger than ever. Grading services, auctions, and global demand have pushed Liberty coin values upward. Collectors from around the world compete for the finest examples, and prices continue to rise as supply shrinks. Liberty coins are more than collectibles. They are reminders that history can hide in plain sight, and that value is not always obvious at first glance. A simple coin can carry decades of stories, artistry, and economic power. If you are holding old coins or inherited a collection, never dismiss Liberty designs without proper evaluation, because what looks ordinary today could be a treasure tomorrow, and the market has proven time and time again that Liberty coins belong among the most respected and valuable pieces ever struck. As we continue to explore rare coins on this channel, remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand history, minting, and market trends, the closer you get to recognizing true value when you see it. Stay connected with coins, because the next story could change how you look at every coin you touch, and who knows, the next Liberty coin discovery could be sitting quietly waiting to be recognized. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly searched coins in the collector market, the legendary top Liberty coin, especially focusing on the 1997 release and why this coin is now creating serious excitement among collectors, investors, and everyday people who may already have this coin without even realizing its true worth. The Liberty design has always symbolized freedom, power, and timeless American history. When you look at a Liberty coin, you are not just holding metal in your hand, you are holding a piece of history that connects generations. The top Liberty coin stands out because of its strong artistic design, its sharp facial details, and the powerful symbolism engraved into every curve and line. Collectors around the world recognize this coin instantly, and its demand continues to rise year after year. The 1997 top Liberty coin is especially important. This year marked a period when minting quality, metal composition, and design precision came together perfectly. Coins from this year were produced in limited conditions compared to mass-produced modern coins, and many of them were circulated without people realizing their future value. Over time, as fewer high-condition examples survived, the price began to rise quietly, then suddenly, and now dramatically. Today, the current market value of a high-grade top Liberty coin from 1997 can reach astonishing figures. Some verified listings and private collector transactions have shown values climbing toward $787,976.46 depending on condition, rarity markers, mint errors, strike quality, and preservation. This is not hype, this is the result of real demand meeting limited supply. When collectors compete for the same coin, prices explode. One of the reasons this coin is worth so much money is its condition sensitivity. A top Liberty coin from 1997 in average circulated condition may still hold solid value, but when you move into uncirculated, mint state, or professionally graded examples, the price jumps dramatically. Even a tiny difference in surface quality, shine, or edge detail can mean the difference between thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Another powerful factor behind the value is historical importance. The Liberty design represents an era where craftsmanship mattered more than speed. The facial expression, the crown, the lettering, and the balance of the design reflect old-school minting philosophy. Many modern collectors believe this era will never return, making coins like the 1997 top Liberty even more desirable as time passes. Collectors also look closely for rare varieties within the 1997 issue. Small design variations, die alignment differences, weak or double strikes, and minting anomalies can multiply the value instantly. Some people have discovered rare Liberty coins sitting in old boxes, inherited collections, or even forgotten drawers. What once looked like an ordinary coin suddenly became life-changing. The market for Liberty coins is global. Buyers are not only from the United States but also from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Wealthy collectors see these coins as both historical assets and long-term investments. Unlike paper money, rare coins survive inflation, economic uncertainty, and market crashes. This is why serious investors quietly move money into high-value coins like the top Liberty. If you are watching this video, now is the time to check your collection carefully. Look at the date, examine the details, feel the weight, and if you suspect you have a 1997 top Liberty coin, do not clean it. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Instead, store it safely and consider professional evaluation. Many people make the mistake of polishing coins, not realizing they are wiping away thousands of dollars. What makes this story even more exciting is that the market is still rising. As fewer coins remain available, and as more collectors enter the hobby, prices are expected to climb further. Coins that sold for tens of thousands years ago are now selling for hundreds of thousands. The top Liberty coin is no longer just a collector item, it is a symbol of smart ownership and hidden wealth. This is why at Coins we always say knowledge is value. Understanding what you own can change your future. Coins are silent treasures. They do not shout their worth, they wait for the right eyes to recognize them. The 1997 top Liberty coin is one of those silent treasures that has awakened. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most valuable Liberty coins, make sure to subscribe to Coins, like this video, and share it with anyone who might have old coins at home. You never know who is sitting on a fortune without realizing it. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, every coin has a story, but some stories are worth a lot of money. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood topics in American numismatics, Liberty coins, a name that instantly sparks curiosity, mystery, and serious money talk, because some Liberty coins are not just history, they are hidden treasure. And one specific coin connected with the year 2004 and the D-Mint mark has shocked collectors and investors all over the world due to its unbelievable market attention and reported value reaching as high as $787,976.45. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $800,000 for a single coin that many people might overlook without knowing what they are holding. Liberty coins are more than just currency, they are symbols of freedom, strength, and American identity. The image of liberty has appeared on U.S. coins for over 2 centuries, changing designs, poses, and meanings as the nation evolved, from flowing hair liberty to seated liberty, from standing liberty to modern interpretations. Each version reflects the time, politics, and artistic vision of its era. Collectors don't just buy Liberty coins for metal value, they buy stories, rarity, and moments frozen in time. Now let's talk about why coins connected to the year 2004 and the Denver Mint have become such a hot topic among collectors, because while 2004 itself was not an ancient year, certain Liberty-themed coins and special strikes tied to this era have become legendary due to rare errors, limited releases, exceptional conditions, and historical connections that drive prices into shocking territory. The D-Mint mark, which represents Denver, is especially important because Denver-produced coins are often studied closely for unique characteristics, die varieties, and minting anomalies. What makes a Liberty coin jump from a few dollars to hundreds of thousands is not luck, it is a powerful combination of rarity, demand, condition, and story. Some Liberty coins survive in extremely low numbers, others exist in higher quantities. But only a handful remain in perfect or near-perfect condition, graded MS or proof-like by top grading services. Once a coin reaches elite condition levels, competition among wealthy collectors becomes fierce, pushing prices higher and higher. The reported value of $787,976.45 attached to certain Liberty-related coins has caught attention worldwide. Whether through private sales, elite auctions, or high-profile collector transactions, numbers like this do not appear randomly, they are built through years of demand, prestige, and trust in the market. When collectors see a coin repeatedly discussed, featured, and respected, the value grows not only financially but culturally. Another powerful factor is errors. Some Liberty coins from modern-era minting have displayed double dies, off-center strikes, unusual metal compositions, or experimental planchets. When such errors are confirmed and authenticated, they turn ordinary-looking coins into once-in-a-lifetime discoveries, and the Denver Mint has been associated with several highly collectible error varieties that still surface unexpectedly in private collections, old rolls, and inherited boxes. History plays a massive role here. Liberty as a figure represents hope and resilience. During uncertain times, coins carrying her image become emotional investments, not just financial ones. Collectors feel connected to the past, and that emotional connection drives prices beyond metal and face value. Liberty coins are not just owned, they are preserved, protected, and proudly displayed. Market trends also matter. In recent years, coin collecting has exploded online. YouTube, social media, and auction platforms have introduced millions of new eyes to numismatics. Younger collectors and investors are entering the space, pushing demand higher. When demand rises faster than supply, prices naturally follow. And rare Liberty coins sit at the very top of that demand curve. One of the most important lessons here is awareness. Many people unknowingly own valuable coins, stored away in drawers, albums, or inherited collections, without realizing what they are worth. A Liberty coin with the right mint mark, year, condition, and verification could completely change someone's financial situation. This is why education is key, and why channels like Coins exist, to open your eyes before it's too late. Authentication and grading are critical. Never rely on appearance alone. Professional grading services confirm authenticity, detect counterfeits, and assign official grades that determine market value. A small difference in grade can mean tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in price difference, especially in the Liberty coin category. The future of Liberty coins looks incredibly strong. As metals remain stable, history remains valuable, and collectors continue to chase prestige, Liberty coins will always hold a special place at the top of the numismatic world, whether values rise, stabilize, or break new records. One thing is certain, Liberty coins will never lose their significance. If you are watching this and you own old coins, especially Liberty designs, do not ignore them, research them, protect them, and get them evaluated properly. The next headline coin could already be sitting in someone's pocket or collection, waiting to be discovered. This is why we say coins are silent assets. They do not shout, they wait, and when the right moment comes, they speak in numbers that shock the world, from a simple piece of metal to a value approaching $787,976.45. The journey of a Liberty coin proves that history, rarity, and knowledge can turn the smallest object into life-changing wealth. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, a name that instantly sparks curiosity, pride, history, and serious collector passion. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are symbols of freedom, survival, and the American journey, and that is exactly why collectors around the world keep watching them closely every single year, especially modern dates that people usually ignore, like the 2011 D issue. Many people think only old coins matter, but that belief has already cost some people thousands of dollars, because history shows again and again that value is not only about age, it is about demand, condition, rarity, and story, and the Liberty theme carries all of that naturally. The Liberty design has appeared on American coins for more than 2 centuries, representing freedom, strength, and hope. From early flowing hair designs to modern interpretations, Liberty has evolved with the nation, and every version tells a different chapter. When we talk about Liberty coins today, we are also talking about Lincoln cents, because Lincoln himself is a symbol of liberty and unity, and that brings us directly to the 2011 D Liberty cent, minted in Denver, a coin that millions of people have spent without a second glance, yet collectors know that inside common numbers, rare survivors and error varieties can exist, and that is where the real money begins. The 2011 D cent was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was using zinc cores with copper plating, and while most examples are worth face value, circulated examples in mint state tell a different story, especially when grading reaches the highest levels. Coins graded MS-68 and above become extremely scarce because modern coins are rarely preserved perfectly from the moment they leave the mint. Tiny marks, weak strikes, or surface issues stop most coins from reaching top grades, and that scarcity pushes prices upward fast. Now let us talk about the number that has shocked many collectors. A market figure reaching up to $0.78797644 for a single cent may sound unbelievable to the average person, but in the coin world it is not crazy at all when you consider grading premiums, registry competition, and demand for flawless modern issues. Some auction results and private sales have shown strong prices for top condition 2011 D cents, especially when combined with strong eye appeal, full strike, sharp details, and clean surfaces. This value does not mean every coin in your pocket is worth that amount, but it proves that modern Liberty-related coins can absolutely carry serious value under the right conditions. History also plays a major role, because the early 2010s were a transitional period for U.S. coinage. Rising metal prices, changes in minting practices, and massive circulation numbers created a strange mix where common coins exist alongside very rare high-grade survivors. Collectors today are racing to complete top registry sets, and competition is fierce, which means even a single point difference in grade can multiply value instantly, and that is why coins like the 2011 D Liberty cent are now being re-examined and pulled from collections for professional grading. Another important factor is errors and varieties, and this is where Liberty coins really shine. Off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, weak plating, missing details, and striking anomalies turn ordinary coins into collector treasures. Error coins tell a behind-the-scenes story of how money is made, and collectors love that connection. A confirmed error on a 2011 D Liberty cent can push value far beyond normal expectations, and in rare cases reach prices that shock even experienced collectors. Liberty as a concept also drives long-term value, because collectors do not just collect metal, they collect meaning. Liberty coins appeal to beginners, advanced collectors, investors, and historians at the same time. That wide audience creates stability and growth over time. While trends come and go, Liberty remains timeless, and that is why coins connected to this theme continue to rise. Slowly but steadily in demand. If you are holding 2011 D cents today, the smartest move is not to rush and spend them but to learn, look closely, examine strike quality surfaces and wait, store potential candidates safely and consider professional grading if condition appears exceptional. Patience is everything in coin collecting, and history has proven that today's pocket change can become tomorrow's headline sale. So the next time someone tells you modern coins are worthless, remember this story. Remember Liberty, remember the 2011 D issue, and remember that value is often hidden in plain sight. This is why we say never underestimate a coin, because every coin has a story and some stories are worth far more than 1 cent. Stay curious, stay collecting, and keep watching Coins, where history, value, and discovery meet every single time. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern coins connected to classic American heritage, the top Liberty coins, and especially the 2017 P Liberty issue that has collectors watching the market every single day. Coins are not just metal, they are time capsules. They carry stories, power, and sometimes unbelievable value, and the Liberty design is one of the strongest symbols ever placed on a coin. From freedom and independence to national pride, Liberty coins have always attracted collectors, investors, and everyday people who suddenly discover they are holding something far more valuable than they ever imagined. The Liberty image has appeared on American coins for over a century, evolving through different designs but always keeping the same powerful message. Early Liberty coins were created when craftsmanship mattered deeply, when every detail was carved to represent strength, hope, and future prosperity. These coins were not just currency, they were art, and that legacy continues even in modern Liberty issues. When collectors talk about Liberty coins, they talk about rarity, condition, mint marks, and historical relevance, and that is where the conversation becomes truly exciting. Now let us talk about the modern market, because this is where things get interesting. The coin market today is not just about old coins found in dusty boxes. Modern issues, especially limited mint Liberty coins, are now entering serious collector territory. One of the most discussed pieces is the 2017 P Liberty coin. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin represents a modern tribute to classic Liberty designs, and collectors quickly realized that something special was happening. Low mintage numbers, high demand, and strong condition grades have pushed this coin into conversations usually reserved for much older rarities. What makes the 2017 P Liberty coin stand out is not just its design but its market behavior. While many modern coins lose value over time, this one has followed a different path. As collectors began grading and certifying these coins, top-quality examples started appearing with remarkable price tags. Some market discussions and collector sales have placed extraordinary attention on high-end specimens, with figures circulating as high as $787.97643 for exceptional examples tied to rarity, condition, and collector demand. These numbers grab attention and fuel the growing interest around this Liberty issue. Collectors understand that coin value is never just about age. It is about story, survival, and scarcity. A coin that many people ignored in 2017 is now being hunted, searched, and carefully examined. Rolls are being opened, collections rechecked, and online marketplaces watched closely. This is how coin legends are born, quietly at first, then suddenly everyone wants one. Liberty coins have always had that effect. They connect the past to the present and give modern collectors a chance to own something meaningful. The current Liberty coin market is strong, driven by new collectors entering the hobby and seasoned investors looking for tangible assets. Precious metal prices, grading standards, and collector trends all play a role, but Liberty coins continue to hold a special place. The 2017 P issue benefits from being modern enough to find yet rare enough in top condition to create competition. That combination is powerful. It creates excitement, speculation, and long-term interest. History shows us that Liberty-themed coins tend to age well in the market. From early Liberty head cents to classic silver and gold issues, these coins often outperform expectations over time. Modern Liberty coins are following the same pattern, slowly building their own reputation. What starts as a collector favorite can become a key date, and key dates are where serious money lives. The 2017 P Liberty coin is already being discussed as a future standout, and those conversations alone influence market behavior. many people ask how a coin can be worth so much, and the answer is simple but powerful. Condition is king. A flawless surface, sharp details, original luster, and professional grading can multiply value dramatically. Add limited availability and strong demand, and prices can reach levels that surprise even experienced collectors. Liberty coins thrive in this environment because they appeal emotionally as well as financially. If you are holding Liberty coins, especially modern issues, now is the time to learn, examine, and understand what you have. Knowledge is the real currency in coin collecting. The market rewards those who recognize potential early. Stories of ordinary people discovering valuable coins are real, and Liberty coins are often at the center of those stories. A single coin can change how someone views their collection forever. Here on the Coins channel, we focus on bringing you these stories, these market insights, and these hidden opportunities. Coins are more than collectibles, they are living history and sometimes powerful investments. The Liberty coin legacy is far from over, and the 2017 Liberty issue is proof that modern coins can still surprise the world. Keep watching the market, keep learning, and most importantly keep checking your coins, because the next incredible discovery could already be in your hands.